What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And today we're flying all the way to Kampala, Uganda again. Stop the show. Now, it's not because I'm here, but because there is a lot of buffoonery going on in this country that I didn't know until I got stuck here because of Corona. Shit is real. Today we're talking about no talented socialite Bad Black, who, and I talked about her earlier, she was the chick that was very, very, unattractive before, all right? So unattractive, as you see here, that she stole like $2 million for some simp, and basically what she did was she got a whole facelift, all right? And I mean, even with the facelift, she's still ugly. Like, how do you spend all that money and you look worse than me? Now, after coming into prominence for basically being a prostitute and sandaling it up and just, doing everything for money, enlightening her skin and still being quite ugly after doing so, she now finds herself dating this young guy. Now, he's also a no talent guy named Sky West. Now, because she stole this money from this white man and that gave her the riches to get the facelift and the weaves and the sandals, and not only is that the case, she also has 3 different kids, all by different white men.
Oh my God! Wow!
Who this guy is playing stepdaddy to, okay? And he's a complete bum. She's taking care of him, buying him cars and everything. All right. Now, she says that women should date younger men. Now, she's only 31. All right. But she says this because I have to, read this because her English is very, very terrible. So you have to understand. But let me talk about this. Dating music. Dating a man who is younger, it heals brokenness. Because you will work hard. Stop the show. You mean like work hard, like how you worked hard to scam that guy out of all those millions? You've never worked a day in your damn life. You're a bum. Dating music, it prevents heart attack, pressure, depression, sugar, witchcraft. Stop the show. What medical school did you go to? Like, you're a complete idiot. You can barely read. Dating music, hate, etc. You can't stress a woman who's always happy, especially getting good sex, a good morning, and enjoy your day. That's very interesting from a bum. So, what she's saying here is that all of you women who have money, because most of you, most of you are sandaling and weaving it up and don't save any money. So, but if you can somehow find a way to steal money from people and have any account balance, in bank of weaveology, after you pay for sandals and weave, if you have enough money, you can then trick it off on guys who would only be with you because you have that money.
Stupid.
That makes a whole lot of sense, Bad Black. Give Bad Black a round of applause, because that makes total sense. Let's give money to guys who would never deal with you if you looked like what you were born to look like, without that surgery, without you stealing all that money from the white guy, and without you being able to buy him stuff. He would never deal with you. Isn't that great? But you know what? Really what she's saying is, what women need to do is to deal with men that they can control. That's what this is about. Women need to get involved with younger men that they can control. And you know what? Here on the continent of Africa, there's so much talk about feminism. Right? And, this whole idea that young African women, and then in America, young black women are being targeted by guys who have money, and they're going to be misused and abused and all of this stuff. And guys need to stop using their money to get younger women because they're going to control them with those resources. Because if a guy comes out and says, this is why men that have money need to deal with younger women, then all the linebacker size chicks are gonna get mad. But when Bad Black says this, there is utter silence on the matter. Because see, it's totally okay for women who steal money from white guys to go out and get younger black men or younger African men and control them.
Stupid.
In other words, let's reduce the value of a man down to his genitals. Because a younger guy doesn't want anything, but see, this is a guy that can't do anything for her. But let me tell you something. On the long term, this guy will get no real respect from her because he hasn't done anything. See, that's what a lot of guys don't know. If you allow yourself to be taken care of by women, they're gonna let you know that you are a bum. The worst thing that can ever happen to a man's ego is for a woman to let you know that she takes care of you.
Oh, hell no.
And the worst information a woman can give another woman is to tell a woman that you should get a man that you can take care of. Because I'm going to tell you what is going to happen. You're going to become quickly frustrated with a guy that only can be there to eat up your resources and to give you some good morning, you know what. You're going to find yourself heavily unattracted to the guy. Because how do we know this? And it goes back to sisters creating the men they complain about. They want to date the Pookie and Ray Ray type, some of them. The guy who looks good, the guy with the prison record, the guy who don't have something, he don't have nothing going on. She's doing better than him. Okay, you deal with him. Yes. The bedroom game is good. Yes. He making you holler for Jesus, everybody. But then when it comes time to be a man, he can't assume that role. You pretty much have a son living in your house. And when that money leaves, he's gone also. That man don't love you. It's the same thing with a man. Any man who leaves with his wallet, that woman is gone. Bye-bye, gone. And there are certain groups of chicks out there who want to deal with guys that they feel that's attractive, that they can trick off on and take care of, and have these relationships, and then the guy's eating you out of house and home. You know what? Let me tell a story. I knew a girl like this. Her name was Tanisha. Won't call her last name, but she had a baby daddy that was my friend at the time. And she was the kind of chick that was like to have a nice looking guy. And she would, spend a lot of money taking care of the guy. She really loved him. The guy didn't really want to be with her. I mean, he would mess with her, and it was, many ways. So here's what happens. He would be driving her car around. What she didn't know is that while he would be driving her car around to pick up other chicks.
Oh my God.
Like literally, we would take her car and be all the way in San Francisco, in Oakland, dealing with other chicks in her car. But she giving this dude money, and she ended up being very frustrated with that arrangement. Okay? And you know what though? Because she wants to date a younger guy, she's 31. I want us to talk about this. There's another thing too that we want to talk about. She's only 31, but she's telling women to date younger men. You know what that tells me? She already knows she has hit the wall. Because a 31-year-old woman shouldn't be talking like this. A 31-year-old woman with 3 different kids by 3 different white men,
Jesus Christ,
would talk like this. Because guys that have value would never talk to you. They're not. Not when you're thotting it up. So let's go get a simp that will take care of you and that comes from a poor area that looks decent, and so you can spend all the money that you get from the white guy on him until that runs dry and he goes off and gives to another girl that he thinks is actually attractive that didn't need to get facial surgery. But guys, as you know, the buffoonery always remains at an all-time high. Here on The Celebrity Drunk, subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of A Celebrity Drunk. Take care of yourself and each other. Guys, until next time, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell if you're new to this channel. Check out my first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts also, guys. Don't forget those. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.